Okay, welcome back, dudes. Sorry about the delay there. Let's see, face this twin here. Alright, this is probably the last, uh, you know, what I did here, let's see, Anne and Anne, the twins. Let's see, what do I want to do? Thundershock, yeah, why not? Darn it. I hate it when they sing me to sleep. Come on, wreck its face, Pincer. Clefairy. I wonder if I can knock out this Clefairy in one hit. I'll get back to the Jessie and James thing in just a minute, but I want to see if I can. Ah, darn it. Okay. Go ahead, use Pincer, why not? Yeah, I got an Encore. Shouldn't have done that, Ann and Ann. Okay. So I'm trying not to let Flaffy get too terribly powerful here. And I know I just got this one last trainer to face before I get to this next city. Okay, I'll switch off with Pincer. Pincer can hold his own despite being only level 14. So, oh great. So this is another guy who tries to put me to sleep. So, Pincer, mess him up. Oh, he disabled me. I have to actually, use some actual effort in this battle. A Dream Eater, okay. Well, whatever. I'll summon Pincer back out again. Darn it! Oh, it's annoying. Okay. Uh, Boy, I better watch it. Let's see. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Alright, I'll bring out my decoy, and now I'll abuse my lemonades. Check the lemonade. Alright, what I did, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have made two games. I actually took the liberty to move forward in advance. Do I have an awakening in here? Something I could. I'll just use this full heal. Why not? I made a different game where I just captured Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, and it took me a ton of time to do that. But what I'm doing pretty much here is I'm bringing you up to the point of that game where I stopped. Now, see this? That looks like Kamen on first impression, but it's actually Bill. So he's like, "Hi, Kenta, you come at the right time. I've finished my time capsule. Blah blah blah. Trade in the past. This basically means you get to trade with um, the Pokemon that are in blue and red, but we're not going to get into that. Anyway, he's going back to Goldenrod City, and we'll be going back there also, and for two reasons. And reason A number one being so we can get Bill's Eevee from him. People are always wondering, like, where do you get the Eevee? And, well, Bill gives it to you, but you have to visit him in his house. And then the other reason is because there's a Ditto in the grasslands just below Goldenrod City. So you capture the Ditto, and it's a useful Pokemon to have if you're breeding. Anyway, but here's Kamen, and I promise I will get back to Jessie and James's potential Pokemon power, but for now, we gotta get to this. It's like, you wanted to get stronger, so you came for the legendary Pokemon that's supposed to be here. That's your story, right? Well, that's not going to happen, because I'm going to get it. I'm going to be the world's greatest trainer, so a legendary Pokemon would be perfect for me. Well, anyway, I'm getting tired of having a wimp like you always showing up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're just tired of me. Every time you run into me, dude, whenever you battle me, you lose. You commit the same exact error that Gary always does. Okay, Haunter used Curse. And not a good idea there, Haunter. I wouldn't have done that. Let's see, I'll summon Flaffy. Yeah, paralyze me because my speed is so awesome. Obviously, I need to be paralyzed. Okay, now you guys are going to notice that I used a different game because in my other game, Flaffy's actually a lower level than this. So, alright. That Magneton is actually a lot more deadly than first impressions may give away, because this Magneton, it knows not supersonic, but what's the other move? I'm trying to think of it. It's Sonic Boom, that's what it's called. And what Sonic Boom does is, yeah, it automatically takes away 20 damage, which is really heavy damage. So, but I'm not going to let him do that because I got Synthesis. Yeah, you're trying to confuse me, but I got photosynthesis, so you're not doing jack to me. And alright, so you get to do that. I have to concentrate on this guy because I don't consider him that big of a threat, but he is stronger than the other Pokemon that I've faced thus far. And confusion and paralysis, that really works badly against me. It worked out alright this time, but enemies that use these confusion and paralysis tactics against you, um, I went up against this lady, and see what's her name. She's part of the Elite Four, and this was on Pokemon Stadium 2, one of the best games I've ever played. And she confused me, and then she paralyzed me, and then she used Attract on me. So she was using an Umbreon. An Umbreon I consider one of the best Eon Pokemon in the whole game. There, see, now I got my accuracy back. Meh. So, boy, this thing's taking a long time to bring down. It must be really high leveled, huh? But so, I mean, all these indirect tactics, they're painful. It's like, huh, this is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge. I never got that. Like, why does he say there's no challenge in battling wimps? I guess there's no challenge in it because uh, if you're going to challenge somebody who is better than you in every way, there's no challenge by definition, but whatever. Okay, so the three legendary Pokemon are in here, and I'm going to use one of my repels. And the reason I bought like 10 repels is because you're gonna need them later on whenever you're looking for them in the grasslands and stuff. Okay, let's see. If I go down this hole. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to get right after you beat the weird tree. What happens is you get there's this guy who's like standing right next to it, and he'll say, "Wow, you beat the weird tree. That's pretty cool." So, come on. There he is. He's like, "Did you clear that wretched tree? I'm impressed. I want you to have this." So you acquire the Rock Smash, and I'm going to use it with my HM Slave if I can find it. I may have to break this into two parts. We may actually um, get to the part where there it is, right there. I keep going around it. We might actually get to a part where I'm searching for Suicune or one of the others and run into it. I'll show you my tactics for how I always get. Of course, Centric's not able to do it. Fine, I'll just teach it to Pinsir. Not like I ever use Pinsir. And Pinsir can just forget it anyway. But let's see. What I'll do is there's a Vulpix. There's one thing that Gold version has over this version. You can run into Growlithe in the grass, and if you decide not to use Entei, your Fire-type legendary, Arcanine is one of the best Pokemon you can possibly get for the stats that comes with him. He's simply amazing. You can look it up for yourself on Cerebi. I won't waste your time with it, but I just wanted to say Arcanine is one of the best fire types out there. It's like, hey, I'm secretly training here. Don't embarrass me by looking. A Charmeleon user. Okay, well, that's pretty commendable. I mean, this guy, if I were to fight him later on, he'd be actually pretty tough, but bring him down. Alright, I kept promising, so let's look at his coloration. He's like black and white. That's weird. I keep saying I'm going to talk about Jessie and James. I swear I'm going to. I just keep finding more different stuff to talk about, though. Like this, I can't talk about Jessie and James right now because there goes Entei. Oh, wait, no, okay. Okay, there goes Raikou, never mind. Entei's leaving, and there goes Suicune. So they jumped off in different directions. My recommendation to you is, as soon as possible, go into here and release the legendaries. Because every time you go into grasslands from that point on, you'll be able to run into them. Well, you'll have a chance of running into them. And because there's 3 of them out there right now, your chances of running into them are really high. So, okay, well, let's see, what are we going to do for now? I'm not sure in my other game if I already got the Eevee or not, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I'm going to go back and show you where the Eevee is.